Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Avatar The Last Airbender Season 2 Episode 1. Season 3 actually. So yeah, Season 3. It starts. The previous season left off at such a great cliffhanger. Again, it was so damn good. Yeah, it was really great. I'm really happy. So without further ado, let's just immediately get on to the actual show.
Water.
I'm always kind of afraid that the sound quality is, or the level of volume is bad, but
Long ago, the four nations lived
I
together
suppose
in
it's
harmony.
fine.
Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered a new Avatar, an Airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone.
I'm kind of restless. I want to. I'm really excited to see how this will pan out. Like, it'll be quite amazing. Hi.
Previously on Avatar.
That's a way to start.
I've plotted every move of this day, and the only way to win is together. We've done it, Zuko. But the Fire Nation has conquered Boss Singh's.
That was such an awesome moment.
No, he betrayed you. When you return home, Father will welcome you as a war hero.
But I don't have the Avatar. What if Father doesn't restore my honor?
Oh hey, look, Aang has grown hair. What? How long was he out? I mean, he died, but still. Interesting.
What happened?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no!
Well, that's a surprise. What the heck?
You hear something? He's awake! Stop! Wait!
Interesting.
Momo?
What the heck?
Toes, that's gotta be you!
What the heck is this?
Aang, you're awake!
Are you sure?
Oh! Hey, look, it's them.
Dreaming. You're not dreaming. You're finally awake.
Hey, good to see you back with the living, buddy.
Sokka. That's cool.
Uh-oh, somebody catch him, he's gonna...
This is quite interesting. Pretty cool, actually. So they have captured a Fire Navy ship. This is very cool.
I've got a lot on my mind. It's been so long.
Also, Zuko's hair grow
Over
out
3 years
throughout.
since I was home.
It's
I wonder what's changed.
interesting.
I wonder how I've changed.
I just asked if you were cold. I didn't ask for your whole life story. Stop worrying.
Oh, hey, look.
Why are we on a Fire Nation ship?
Interesting.
Why is everyone dressed this way?
This is quite
Why am
interesting,
I
like,
the only one who's completely out of it? You need to take it easy, okay? You
Um,
got hurt pretty bad.
it's cool.
I like your hair. I have hair? How long was I out? A few weeks.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
We're fine, Dad.
I'm Hakoda.
Oh,
Katara and Sokka's
No,
father.
I
Who
actually
knows who you
re-
are? I just
thought
called
I
you Dad,
recognized
didn't I?
him.
I guess you're right.
Nice to officially meet you, Chief Hakoda.
It's an honor to meet you.
Great, great. Now you guys have finally met, so would you mind giving us a little privacy?
Of course.
Well,
Are
Kitara
you
has
mad at
been
your dad
worried.
or something? What? Not at all. Why would you say that? Maybe we should go
That's-
upstairs. You need a healing session.
That's really... Oh my... Oh my!
Pain feels most intense.
A little higher.
Oh, that's just. Oh, that's just. Oh god, that's a horrible wound. Oh boy.
Wow. You're definitely in the right area there.
I can feel a lot of energy twisted up around there. Let me just see if I can...
That's.
I went down. I didn't just get hurt, did I? It was worse than that. I was gone. But you brought me back.
I just used the spirit water from the North Pole.
That's.
I don't know what I did exactly.
You saved me.
You need to rest.
I don't know what to say. This is.
Princess Azula, clever
Cool.
and beautiful, disguised herself as the enemy and entered the Earth Kingdom's capital. In Ba Sing Se, she found her brother Zuko, and together they faced the Avatar. And the Avatar fell, and the Earth Kingdom fell. Azula's agents quickly overtook the entire city. They went to Ba Sing Se's Great Wall and brought them down.
What? Really? Oh my god!
The armies of the Fire Nation surged through the wall
Okay.
and swarmed over Ba Sing Se, securing our victory.
Well. The story took quite a dark turn, I must say. Huh.
Now the heroes have returned home. Your princess
Wow.
Azula! And after 3 long years, your prince has returned. Zuko!
This is so interesting. Oh,
After what happened in Ba Sing Se, we had to get you to safety.
I'm gonna have to save all the
We
comments
flew
for the
back to
end. But
Chameleon Bay, where we found my father and the other water tribe men.
it's only been 7 minutes. Oh my
He
god.
decided he wanted to travel the world in disguise, so he set off alone. Well, not completely alone.
That's cool.
Soon the bay was overrun with Fire Nation ships. Rather than fight them all, we captured a single ship and made it our disguise.
Since then, we've been traveling west. We crossed through the Serpent's Pass a few days ago. We've seen a few Fire Nation ships, but none have bothered us.
So what now?
We've been working on a modified version of the invasion plan.
It's Sokka's invasion plan.
Yes, Sokka's plan. We won't be able to mount a massive invasion without the Earth King's army. But the solar eclipse will still leave the Fire Nation.
Okay, first of all, sorry, I have to pause immediately already because that so much is going on. First of all, that's a cool recognition of Sokka's abilities, that it was Sokka's idea and that's recognized. That is awesome. That animosity between Katara and her father is also quite interesting. But the most very cool thing about this, like immediately, it's only been like less than 8 minutes and already so much has happened. Or
So we're planning a
rather,
smaller invasion,
we have gathered
just a ragtag team of our
gained a lot
friends
of
and allies
knowledge.
from around the Earth Kingdom. We already ran into Pipsqueak and the Duke.
Good to see you again, Aang.
And the
That's
best
also
part is,
pretty
the
cool.
eclipse isn't even our biggest advantage.
We have a secret.
That's a pretty cool, like,
You.
Me?
Yep. The whole world thinks you're dead. Isn't that great?
that's pretty cool comeback for those characters. So that's cool.
How is that good news? That's terrible.
No, it's great. It means the Fire Nation won't be hunting us anymore. And even better, they won't be expecting you on the day of Black Sun.
No. You have no idea.
Yeah.
So messed up.
Yeah, that is actually pretty bad because now
I'll
people.
handle this. The Avatar is back.
Hey, wait! Remember, they don't know we're not Fire Nation.
That surprise advantage is
Everyone
very
just
important,
stay calm.
but it's very,
Otto and I will take care of this.
it's very like, they will lose hope, which is kind of bad.
I hate not being able to do anything.
Hopefully you won't need to.
Commander, why are you off course? All Western Fleet ships are supposed to be moving toward Ba Sing Se to support the occupation.
Actually, we're from the Eastern Fleet. We have orders to deliver some cargo.
Ah, Eastern Fleet. Well, nice of Admiral Chan to let us know he was sending one of his ships our way.
I'm sure Admiral Chan meant no disrespect, sir.
I mean, how hard is it to write a quick note and send a hawk our way?
Next time, we'll send 2 hawks to be sure you get the message.
Sir, Admiral Chan has been on leave for 2 months at Ember Island.
What? Why doesn't anyone ever tell me anything? Something's not right. They should have known that. I think this is a captured ship. Just stay quiet until we're safely across the ram. Then we'll sink this ship.
They know!
It's... Oh, those guys are dead. Yeah, they're freaking dead. Okay, everything is... it's cool that Toph has such a keen sense of hearing. Oh, that's very reminiscent of the past, I suppose.
So downcast. Has May gotten to you already? Though actually, May has been in a strangely good mood lately.
I haven't seen Dad yet. I haven't seen him in 3 years. Since I was banished.
So what?
So, I didn't capture the Avatar.
Who cares? The Avatar's dead. Unless you think he somehow miraculously survived.
This is water from the Spirit Oasis at the North Pole. It has special properties, so I've been saving it
that's cool. Damn.
No. There's no way he could have survived.
And now he's lying. That's just... He's lying. Straight up lying. That's...
Well, then I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
The tension between those two is still so awesome in the literal sense. Ha! Missed.
Load the top!
Oh, that... Apparently, earthbending is a very good way to use artillery. That's fun. Couldn't Toph, like, technically speaking, couldn't Toph, like, bend those back, or are those just fire? They look like they are something material that's burning. Oh, it was like burning canvas, so they should be able to just bend it back, possibly. It's not like I know. That's also like just creating steam. That's also so great.
I can't just stand by and do nothing.
Hey, no! You're still hurt, and you have to stay secret. Just let us handle this.
Fine. How we doing?
Things couldn't get much worse.
Oh, hello. It's a sea serpent.
The universe just loves proving me wrong, doesn't it?
You make it too easy.
Ha! Lucky.
Thank you, the universe.
Okay, that's interesting.
Hey, Aang. We're going into town to find some dinner.
Well, I am pretty hungry. Maybe dinner's a good idea.
Here, tie this around your head. It'll cover your arrow.
I'm not going out if I can't wear my arrow proudly.
Aang, come on. Be practical.
You guys go ahead without us. We'll catch up with you. I think I understand why being a secret bothers you so much. You don't want people to think you failed.
Yeah.
Right, I don't. But the problem is, I did fail.
Aang, that's not true.
It is true. I was in Ba Sing Se. I was there. But I lost. And now the Earth Kingdom has fallen for good.
It's not for good. Remember, there's still a plan. The invasion.
And I hate the invasion plan too. I don't want you or anyone else risking your lives to fix my mistakes. I've always known that I would have to face the Fire Lord. But now I know I need to do it alone.
Aang.
Katara, please. Just go. Please.
Is there anything you need?
I need to redeem myself. I need my honor back.
Holy! Oh my! Gee. That's... Oh boy. Oh man, that's... Oh, that's awesome. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh
I
man.
brought you some food.
Oh hey look, Aang's gone. That's bad.
Oh no.
But he can barely fly, like he's still so wounded, like his spending should be interrupted. Or disrupted rather.
You have been away for a long time. See, the weight of your travels has changed you. You have redeemed yourself, my son. Welcome home.
Hey! Well, he looks quite young. He looks like he's in the best condition he's ever been.
I'll leave you two alone.
What's wrong, Katara?
He left.
What?
Aang. He just took his glider and disappeared. He has this ridiculous notion that he has to save the world alone. That it's all his responsibility.
Maybe that's his way of being brave.
It's not brave, it's selfish and stupid. We could be helping him, and I know the world needs him, but doesn't he know how much that we need him too? How can he just leave us behind?
You're talking about me too, aren't you?
How could you leave us, Dad? I mean, I know we had Gran and she loved us, but we were just so lost without you.
I'm so sorry, Katara.
I understand why you left. I really do. And I know that you had to go. So why do I still feel this way? I'm so sad and angry and hurt.
I love you more than anything. You and your brother are my entire world. I thought about you every day I was gone. And every night when I went to sleep, I would lie awake missing you so much it would ache.
That was a very... That was a very touching confrontation. I just want to point out how well this mirrors two childs meeting their fathers again. This is such an oh boy. I'll talk more about this more in detail in the end.
Your treacherous uncle. You did the right thing and captured the traitor. And I am proudest of all of your most legendary accomplishment. You slayed the Avatar.
What did you hear?
Azula told me everything. She said she was amazed and impressed with your power and ferocity at the moment of truth.
So did Azula lie that Zuko killed the Avatar? That's interesting. Apologies for that. I'll rewind for a second. So that's a very, very interesting technique. Like, he could both use like waterbending and airbending there to not only contain his breath, even though he didn't do that, but he could also use waterbending to propel himself forward, and that is quite interesting. Oh hey look, he looks like a stowaway. Again, something quite imaginative. This is... oh my gosh. It's just awesome. Oh, this... Oh boy, I seriously hope he doesn't lose his staff.
Why'd you do it?
You're going to have to be a little more specific.
Why did you tell Father that I was the one who killed the Avatar?
Can't this wait until morning?
It can't.
Fine. You seemed so worried about how Father would treat you because you hadn't captured the Avatar. I figured if I gave you the credit, you'd have nothing to worry about.
But why?
Call it a generous gesture. I wanted to thank you for your help, and I was happy to share the glory.
You're lying.
If you say so.
You have another motive for doing this.
Of
I
course.
just haven't figured out what it is.
Please, Zuko. What ulterior motive could I have? What could I possibly gain by letting you get all the glory for defeating the Avatar? Unless, somehow, the Avatar was actually alive. All that glory would suddenly turn to shame and foolishness. But you said yourself...
Holy!
Impossible. Sleep well, Zuko.
Such an awesome... oh my gosh. Azula is a freaking genius. That's a win-win situation. Oh my gosh. That's a really catch 2020. Oh my gosh. Yeah, did Aang just lose his staff? That would be quite unfortunate.
I'm not gonna make it. I failed. Goku?
You haven't failed, Aang.
But everyone thinks I'm dead again. They think I've abandoned them. I'm losing this. I'm letting the whole world down.
If anyone is to blame for the state of the world, it is me. I should have seen this war coming and prevented it. You inherited my problems and my mistakes. But I believe you are destined to redeem me and save the world.
I don't know.
You already saved the world.
Hey. Nice.
And you'll save the world again. But you can't give up.
These conversations with spirits are so... these are quite amazing.
Right. I won't give up.
Awesome. This episode is just badass. This is... oh my gosh, that's... oh... oh my... everything's so great. Oh, oh boy. I should have taken notes a bit more carefully. Or a bit more, rather. Oh! Hey, how convenient.
You're okay.
And now Appa will... oh, that's touching.
I have so much to do.
I know, but you'll have our help.
You didn't think you could get out of training just by coming to the Fire Nation, did you?
What about the invasion?
We'll join up with my dad and the invasion force on the day of the eclipse.
Hey, what's... oh, it's your glider.
That's okay. If someone saw it, it would give away my identity. It's better for now that no one knows I'm alive.
And you can, by the way, jump in the air. Oh, that's... oh, this is such a... that is... very meaningful. That's... Oh my gosh, everything about this episode, oh my, holy, oh god, oh god, okay. I'm gonna do something a bit different here. I'm going to scroll through the episodes, because the episodes, let me know if this is a good idea in your opinion, because I want to know your feedback on this before I make the next commentary. This is, oh my god, this episode, first off, this episode was so god, oh, it's so good. It was, oh, I can't express myself. It was so good. Oh my god, so much happened. It was, oh my gosh. Remember how I complained about the pacing? Yeah, screw that. This was amazing in that part. Oh my god, everything is so cool. Okay, first off, let's take the simple one. The animation stepped up quite a bit. Okay, maybe not that much, but like, it looks a lot better. And it looks like they stepped up the frame rate from like 24 FPS to 30. Maybe, I don't have exact numbers, but it looks like that way. Or maybe they have done some trickery, that's also possible. But it looks a lot smoother. Even though it already looks smooth. That's not important, it looks a bit better. And that's cool for a new season, especially since I learned like there was was it 9 months between season 2, ending of the season 2 and season 3 beginning. So it's understandable that they would have stepped up the animation quality in 9 months quite a bit, and that's very noticeable. Okay, yeah, this episode was freaking awesome. One of the most cool things about this episode was definitely the perspective and how well the two parts of the story, like Zuko's part and Aang's part, reflect each other, and how well they fit together so that they mirror each other very well. Like in the beginning, Zuko lost his honor, and at the end part, now Aang has lost his honor, so to speak. And we can see that, and it's so interesting. Okay, one of the first important things is like we get to see Aang wrestle with this very interesting issue that he failed. And he just flat out failed. And that is quite interesting. That is very, very, very intriguing to see, and how he wrestles with it. And it's by no means is it like glossed over. It's so well handled here. That's so cool. I know I seem a bit overexcited, but I am very excited. This is exactly what I wanted. This is so great in every regard. Everything's awesome. I'm just hyperventilating. It's so cool. Oh man. Okay. Then now I'm gonna do the thing that I wanted. I want you to give me your feedback. Let's go throughout the episode. Like, first off, the very beginning here was a very, very cool like start that they had infiltrated the Fire Nation, and that's a very, very cool way to do it. Like, I very much enjoyed that. Like, it gave a sense of dread, and it felt very good. That's a very, very cool thing to do. I very much enjoyed that. It was pretty damn cool. And also then when they kind of discussed about the strategy and the fact that they had gone into subterfuge and they are now basically just infiltrating the whole Fire Nation. That's a very cool idea, especially since it came from Sokka, which more amplifies that is very significant. Then we get to see there was this part with romance between Mei and Zuko, which was also quite interesting, as we had already given a hint of that in one of the flashbacks. So it by no means comes out of nowhere, and that's very, very damn cool. I really like that it's handled very well here. Like, it's done naturally, if you know what I mean. So that's very cool. I very much enjoy that. And then this part where well, that certainly is a picture. That's a cool freeze frame. Freeze frame. So let's stay on that. So this part where Katara started healing Aang, and it metaphorically jolted Aang's memory. Jolted Aang's memory to remember that he died. That's very cool, and it's very interesting to see him come to terms with the fact that he died. And as he mentioned, he did die completely. Oh, hey, look, Katara had resurrection water. That's cool. Hey, by the way, they could probably have some more on the Northern Pole. That's a fun, interesting fact. I don't know if that's true, but if they do, that's kind of cool. And I would very much like to see them, like, discuss that topic a bit more, like, if they do have it, like, on the Northern Pole. Okay. Then, there were so many things. First of all, we get to see Aang's freaking scar there. Like, at the beginning of the healing process, like, there. Jeez, that looks disgusting. You can clearly see the veins and how there's a very clear stuff. I mean, that's a very cool, significant. It means that they didn't just like, oh, it was just a resurrection, but since Aang was in weakened state throughout the whole of the episode, that also means that, like, things have significance, and Aang died, and that's a very, very, very cool thing. I wonder if the spirits, if he'll discuss with the spirits the fact, or the previous lives of the Avatar, that he died. I want to see them go over that fact that they for a moment lost the connection, and for a moment the Avatar died permanently. I want to see them talk about that a bit more. That would be quite interesting. Oh my god, this will be a long video. Whatever. Then the whole invasion of Ba Sing Se was again very interesting. I wonder if the Fire Nation will actually try to use Earthbenders to their advantage, like the Dai Li. I wonder if they'll use those as a part of their force, because they could very well use them, and they are very powerful. That would be very interesting to see, and I certainly hope they do. Then this speech here was a very symbolic event. It's like, it's a very cool introduction that, or the re-welcoming or return of Zuko, and that's a very cool thing. I like that quite a bit. It was pretty cool, and also the speech was actually very, very nice. This was the whole. I actually will side with Sokka on this one, like, in the way that Aang should stay hidden, but I can understand Aang's part on this. Like, he wants to fight, but he cannot fight, and that's definitely very hard for him to come to grips with the fact that he has been fighting throughout the whole of his life, and he's very used to be able to do something, but now he's unable to, and that's a very hard thing to come to grips with, and we can see him wrestle with that, and that's so cool. That's so well done. I don't want to make this too long, so that was a cool fight scene. It was very interesting. Then this moment with Zuko on the pond. This was again one very cool scene that, like, it reminds me very much from the. It has an uncanny resemblance. Well, no, it's not uncanny. It's a very canny resemblance to that flashback where we saw him on the pond with his mother. But instead of his mother, Azula comes, and that's very, very cool. That's so nice. It's so well how well they use symbolism and some, like, resembling effects. This episode is so well constructed. It's amazing. I mean, they had 9 months, so it's understandable, but nonetheless, this episode is done so well. All the little details are so well crafted, and there are so many little things here and there that are it's so interesting. Like, for fact, Zuko is certain that Avatar is alive. Or not certain, but he has a very good idea that I might be alive. And, oh my god. Okay, whatever. I could just talk about every freaking scene here. But also, why didn't Toph just fix the ship when it got shot with that arrow? Or maybe she did, and we didn't just see it. Okay, I talked about this a bit because it was pretty cool, but the fact that when Zuko confronted his father, and at the same time, Katara confronted his father, her father rather, that is such a cool mirror to how similar they are, even though they are diametrically opposed in every way. Like, they are technically speaking the good and the bad, but they are both still very much the same. Even though they come from very different backgrounds, they still hold the same feelings, and they are both human. And oh, that was such a good scene. Oh, it's so good. They are both very. It's so cool. Then this meeting with the spirits. I wonder how much importance spirits will have in this season, because Avatar Aang is coming to he's reaching his penultimate power, so he'd probably have to converse with the spirits a lot more. I wonder if he could, like, technically speaking, converse with the spirits of animals. Like, he could. I have really theorized about that spirit bending thing. Like, he could, technically speaking, if it's at all possible, and you could bend spirits, you could control other animals. Or, you know, maybe with just blood bending. I don't know. I mentioned that, but I have no idea how that would work. That was... it's so cool. Then this confrontation of Zuko and Azula. That's how the... Azula is so damn genius. Like, it's a very good catch 2020. On the neck, if... like... she wins anyways. It's a really a catch 2020. Like, if Avatar is alive, Zuko will be embarrassed and shamed and probably expelled, whatever. He'll have to go. He will be like this, banished from the family, because he brought honor to them and has lied. That's so. If Aang is alive, Azula wins because Zuko loses a lot of power. And if the Avatar is not alive, hey, Azula got a powerful companion because Zuko is useful in battle, and she can use that as a leverage to get Zuko to help her in the future. That's... oh my god, Azula is so damn genius. She is really the evil genius. She is so cool. Oh my god, it's so... this episode was truly spectacular. And then this reunion again with the whole group, and that the fact that they are just living together since Aang is still in training. It's so great. So that section. Tell me, what do you think about that? Should I go throughout in the future? Should I go through the episodes like that? That will be the question of the day, but I want to repeat it here, because this will be a very important factor for the future. So, should I continue doing that? If so, that's great, because I like that. If not, whatever. It makes the episodes videos shorter. But oh my god, I'll just give you my final thoughts on the episode. It was all around very, very good. It's a very good opening scene. It's a very good scene in episode in particular. It had so many symbolic events and so many interesting events that just occurred all the time, and it had so much content. So much happened, and it didn't feel rushed nor packed full of things. Like, this one had a perfect pacing, in my opinion. It was such a great moment. It was such a good episode. Well, I would say it's my favorite episode of season 3, but it's the first episode, so that doesn't hold any significance. But I must say, this is one of my favorite episodes so far, just simply because of all the things that happened in it. It's great. I have no other... I can't say anything else. It really comes close to... It's very much in the top 5, probably, of my favorite episodes so far. Just because of everything. Oh man. I wonder how long this video is. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. I thank you very much for watching. Leave your positive and negative comments down below. Leave me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of that format of the going through the video almost scene by scene. I want to know. And as per usual, thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next episode. Ganmu out.